Are you consistent as an artist in your art business, or do you jump around from one thing to another? If that is you, the latter, then stay around for this video. And if you like what you hear, then click on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you get informed when I release new videos with helpful tips and advice on how to build and grow a successful art business. So my name's Amanda Heath. I'm the creator of the Thriving Artist Business School, and today we're going to talk about being consistent in your art business. And a lot of us as creatives, because we've got those minds that jump from one thing to another and so many things inspire us, we can lack consistency. And for me, consistency is one of the main ingredients to a successful business. Consistency, communication, clarity and commitment, okay? But when we're talking about consistency, it's about not trying something once, feeling despondent, and then moving away from it, thinking it's a failure and moving on to something else. And I think so many of us, and I definitely know I have done this. It's like you dip your toe into something, you tentatively announce it to the world, and because it doesn't get the initial reaction you wanted straight away, we think, oh, that didn't work, and so we pull back and we change direction. The trouble with that is we don't give something time to grow, because to implement something excuse me, tickle. To implement something successfully, we have to put it in place. We have to give it time to breathe and space to grow. We have to tell people about it repeatedly, and then we have to look at the data, tweak it, and then go again. And that takes time. But as I said, many of us get distracted by things that other people are doing, and we listen to that kind of self-doubt inside that says, oh gosh, that didn't work, that was a failure, it was rubbish, I need to move on and do something else. And actually, what it is we just didn't give it time, and we didn't show up consistently in order to see the results happen. So if we keep chasing kind of shiny objects, what happens is, as I said, we jump from one thing to the other, and we're constantly changing direction. And that is really tiring. It's confusing for our customers. We never ever give something a chance to succeed, and so nothing is going to work. Instead, what we need to do is commit to something for, say, 3 months. So let's say you are thinking about really giving Instagram a go, or YouTube, whatever it may be, and you have this particular strategy in mind, and you're thinking, right, okay, I'm going to do really focus on print on demand to turn up the volume on prints in my business, and I'm going to use Instagram to do it, or YouTube, whatever. Give yourself a very clear plan and stick to it for 3 months. Don't just show up for a week, mention it a couple of times, and then think, oh gosh, nobody bought anything, that didn't work. Give it time and space. We need to constantly keep showing up and coming at our message from a different angle. Keep saying the same thing in a different way, and give it space to give it time and space to grow. And at the end of that 3 months, then review the data. So have a look at what worked, what didn't. Was it a complete failure, or actually did some elements of it work? And if that's the case, tweak the bits that didn't work so well, enhance the bits that worked great, and then either decide you're committing to another 3 months, or at that point say, is it really time to let it go or move on to something else and move on to something else? So hopefully that helps. Consistency is key. Customers need to know that we are trustworthy. And the only way that they know we are trustworthy is if they know we are there consistently. We keep showing up. We have the same message. We are really, really clear about what it is we're doing and who it can help. And it's like okay, I feel really confident in this person, but it takes time for that to happen. And as I've said several times in this video already, quite often we do it once, we do it twice, we retract into our shell and we change direction and think it's not worked and do something else. One of the things that slowed me down in my businesses really over the years that I would go back and change if I had the chance, it's not a regret per se, is focus. If we stay focused and consistent and give something the time it needs, very often it will succeed. But instead, we see other people doing this thing over here and think, oh, they're doing really well with that. Maybe I should try that shiny strategy. Or this person over here just got great results with another thing. And the worst thing we can do is either keep changing directions because we just never get anywhere and we burn out and get tired. Or the other thing is pulling little bits from that strategy, little bits from this strategy and trying to piece it all together and make sense of it. Because basically that is the same as trying to do a jigsaw puzzle with pieces from lots of different puzzles and then wondering why the thing isn't, making a picture, so to speak. So yes, consistency is key. Try not to flip around from idea to idea and change direction. Give something commitment, set a time frame, really give it all you've got, and then at the end of it, review it impartially and honestly and ask yourself, do I need to tweak, test and reapply this, go another 3 months, or has it not worked on any level and therefore I need to change direction? But it has to be very impartial and based on data. So hopefully that was valuable for you, and if you would like more information, I have a free masterclass on the 4 key stages to consistent art sales. So if you haven't seen it and you would like to build and grow a business around your art, then I'll put a link somewhere around this video for you to watch that class. And I will see you in the next video.